Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome back to top lesson for you. As we all know that we have started a series of lectures on the neuroanatomy or the anatomy of human nervous system. So in this series of lecture, I am recording about the basic unit of the nervous system, that is the neuron, right? So let's start with our lecture. Neuron. Many definitions are written in our different books about the neuron. We will define neuron as it should be, right? So the definition that we can see in our books, different definitions, those are neurons are the structural and functional units of nervous system. Clear, friends? Okay. Neurons are the structural and functional units of nervous system. This is the definition which is written in every book about the neuron. Now let me take a piece of the nerve tissue. For example, if this is a small piece of the nervous tissue, now we see what type of cells are present in this tissue. Clear? So the first type of cells that we see inside this tissue are the neurons. And with these neurons, we have another group of cells, and these cells are called the glial cells. Clear, friends? By this I mean that I am going to elaborate this definition little more, right? So this is a piece of nervous tissue, and in this piece of the nervous tissue we can see two different types of cells. The first group of cells are the neurons, and the second group of cells are the glial cells. Clear? Now let's see. Both of these cells, neurons and the glial cells, combinedly they make the nervous tissue. So our nervous tissue structurally is composed of two different types of cells, not only neurons. Here we have written the definition of neuron, that is, neurons are the structural and functional units, right? So if we see in this diagram, we can see neurons as well as the glial cells. So it means that the nervous tissue is composed of two different types of cells. These cells are the neurons and the glial cells, not only neurons. Clear? So I will elaborate this definition little more, that these two types of cells, what are these cells? Clear? So neurons are, if I write about neurons, three main points are very important about the neuron. What are neurons? Neurons are the functional units of the nervous tissue, right? Then neurons are the excitable cells. Neurons are the excitable cells of the nervous tissue. And then we can say that neurons are the conducting cells of the nervous tissue. Conducting cells. Clear? Okay. Neurons are the functional units of the nervous tissue. Neurons are the excitable cells of the nervous tissue. And neurons are the conducting cells of the nervous tissue. Friends, as we know that the function of our nervous system is to conduct messages from different parts of the body towards the central nervous system and bring back messages to the effector organs, right? So these functions carrying messages towards the central nervous system and bringing back orders to, these messages are carried by neurons. Clear, friends? But glial cells are not performing the functions of neurons. They are just supporting, they are just protecting the neurons. Clear, friends? So we cannot ignore them. While writing the definition, we cannot ignore them. Why? Because these cells are also included in the nervous tissue. These cells are also included in the formation of the nervous tissue. Clear, friends? So what are glial cells? Glial cells are the supporting cells of nervous tissue. Glial cells are the non-excitable cells. Non-excitable cells, right? And glial cells are the non-conducting cells. Non-conducting cells. Now, it is clear that between the neuron and the glial cells, the competition is that neurons are the functional units, glial cells are the supporting cells. Neurons are the excitable cells of the nervous tissue, glial cells are the non-excitable. Neurons are the conducting cells, glial cells are the non-conducting cells of the nervous tissue. Now let's see what is meant by excitable and what is meant by conducting cells. Look at here, friends. If someone touches any part of your body, you can feel it. How? Look, while I am touching with my finger this part or this part of my body, so while touching this part, I am providing some energy to this tissue. Clear? By touching this part or any part of my body, I am providing energy to this tissue. Now, as we know, in this tissue, neurons are embedded. So, while I touch this area, energy is provided to the tissue, and that energy is taken up by those neurons and are carried towards the nervous system. Once again, when I am touching this part, I am exciting these neurons. Whatever the neurons are present here, I am providing them energy. So this energy is taken by these neurons in the form of action potential. This action potential is carried. Now carrying action potential means conducting, right? Carrying the action potential towards the nervous system is called the conduction. Clear? So neurons are performing conduction and neurons get excited whenever energy is provided to them. So friends, we can define neurons in another way, that is, neurons are not only the structural units. Neurons are the structural as well as functional units, right? Neurons are the functional cells. Neurons are the excitable cells, right? And neurons are the conducting cells of the nervous tissue. Clear, friends? Okay. Now let's make a difference between neurons and the glial cells. Neurons are the functional cells. Glial cells are not the functional cells. They are just the supporting cells. They are just protecting these neurons. Neurons are the excitable cells. Whenever they are given energy, they get excited. So, neurons are the excitable cells. Glial cells are the non-excitable cells. They do not get excitation, right? And neurons are the conducting cells. Glial cells are the non-conducting cells. It means that glial cells cannot carry those nerve impulses all over the body. Clear, friends? So this was a small difference between the neurons and the glial cells. Clear, friends? Okay. Now, these neurons have some special properties. These neurons have some special properties. What are those properties? Every neuron in our body has three basic properties. What are those? The first one is neurons are the non-dividing cells. Neurons are the non-dividing cells. Clear? Whenever the neurons are divided up to their own extent, they never divide again. Up to 2 years of age, neurons keep dividing, but after 2 years of age, the nerve tissue or the neurons never divide again. So they are the permanent cells. they lost the property of divisibility, right? So neurons are the non-dividing cells. Number two, neurons have the property of excitability. Neurons have the property of excitability, and neurons have the property of conductility. Clear, friends? Okay. These three are the main properties of the neurons. What are those? Neurons are the non-dividing cells, neurons are the excitable cells, and neurons are the conducting cells of our body. Clear? Right. Let's move forward. Some next properties of neurons. Next we can say, what could be the length of neuron? What could be the length of neuron? So friends, as we know that the largest cells in our body are the neurons. Neurons are the largest cells and neurons are the smallest cells. So neurons, the length of neurons may be measured in millimeters, or they may be measured in inches, or they may be measured in feet. So we have a very special nerve that is called the sciatic nerve, and sciatic nerve begins at the back, lower back, and ends at the foot, right? So this is measured in feet, that is one cell. Sciatic nerve is one cell, the biggest cell, right? So neurons, the length of neuron may be measured in millimeters, may be measured in inches, or may be measured in feet, right? Then what is the diameter of neuron? What is the diameter of neuron? For example, this is one neuron, so this is the length of the neuron and this is the diameter of neuron. What could be the diameter of this neuron? The diameter could be from 4 to 100 microns. The diameter of one neuron may be 4 or more than 4 up to 100 microns. Clear, friends? Okay. What could be the shape of neuron? How many shapes can we see? Shape of neurons. Friends, neurons may be round in shape. Neurons may have pyramidal shape. Neurons may have pyramidal shape, and neurons may also have spindle shape. Clear, friends? Okay. What is the number of neuron in our body? Number of neurons. So as we know that we have billions of neurons in our body, so about 2 billion neurons are present in our body. Clear, friends? Then let us come to the very special point, that is the structure of neuron. Structure of neuron. Okay. What is the structure of neuron? Friends, every neuron in our body have two special parts, right? What are those parts? Let me write those parts, then I will show you in a very simple diagram. So what are those parts? The first part which every neuron has is the cell body. The first part which every neuron has is the cell body. Cell body is also known as soma, and cell body is also known as cytone. Clear, friends? So cell body, soma or cytone. The next part that every neuron has is the neurites. Right? Let's see these two parts in our simple diagram. For example, friends, if this is the cell body of the neuron, round cell body, then from this cell body there are some extensions. For example, this is the extension, this is the extension, these are the extensions from the cell body, outgrowth from the cell body. And there is another long extension. Clear, friends? So a typical neuron has two main parts, What are those? Number one, the cell body, the central part, and from this cell body there are extensions coming out. So these extensions are called the neurites, and the extensions which are coming from the part, that part is called the cell body. So in this diagram, this is our cell body, this is our cell body, and from cell body these are the neurites, right? Okay, as you can see, we have two different types of neurites, right? For example, these are the short neurites, and this is the long neurite. So these short neurites, friends, are called, dendrites, and this long extension is called the axon of the neuron. Axon. Clear, friends? So a typical neuron has two different parts. A typical neuron has two main parts. What are those? Cell body and neurites. Let me show you here. As we saw here, that neurites are two types. What are those? Short neurites and long neurite. The short neurites are called the dendrites. Clear? And the long neurite is called the axon. Clear? Okay. Other than this, we have some other parts. We also have some other parts of the neuron. So let's write about some other parts of the neuron also, that we must know. Everyone should know about some other parts of the neuron also. So other parts include, other parts that we can see in the neuron. Other parts may include, for example, number one, for example, there may be axon terminals, right? Number two, there may be, friends, myelin sheath, there may be Schwann cells. I will show you in the diagram each part. There may be, friends, nodes of Ranvier. Nodes of Ranvier may also be present. Then we have number 5, axon hillock. Right? Axon hillock. All these parts, inshallah, I will show you in the diagram of the full structural neuron that we have. Then we have, sir, other parts, those are called the axon terminals. Number 7, the important point that we have about the neuron is the synaptic nodes. Synaptic nodes are also there. Synaptic nodes. Then we have, very importantly, epineurium. What is this? Inshallah, I will show you in the diagram. Then we also have, friends, endoneurium. And then we also have perineurium. These are the sheets. We will see them in the diagram. Clear, friends? Now let's put all these parts in our special diagram that we have there. So let us move forward and see the different parts of a very typical neuron. So let's see in this diagram. So as I told you, friends, previously, that a typical neuron has the following parts. What are those? Cell body and the neurites. We can see here, the central part is the cell body of the neuron, and from this central part there are short extensions and there is a big long extension, right? So let me label all of these. This one is, friends, the soma or cell body or cyton. Clear? Friends, this big branch is this one is the axon. Axon. These short projections are the dendrites. Dendrites. And from these dendrites you can see, this one is the dendrite. From these dendrites there are more small extensions. These small extensions are called the dendritic spikes. These short further extensions of these dendrites are called the dendritic spikes. Clear? Two main parts, soma or cell body and the neurites, right? Let's put all these other parts in the neuron. Okay, friends. Now we can see these red colored, what is this red color surrounding the neuron? It is like this. It is like this. For example, if this is neuron, so we have got a section of this neuron. We have got a section of this neuron. This red color and this blue color that you can see is wrapped around this axon, right? So this is the myelin sheath. This is the myelin sheath, right? These blue are the Schwann cells. Schwann cells, right, friends? Okay. Then we have what? Then we have here, these are the axonic or axon terminals. These are the axon terminals. These are the synaptic nodes. These are the synaptic nodes. I will talk about them. This part where this long extension begins or this axon begins, this part is called the axon hillock. Right? This part is called the axon hillock. Then we have, friends, these three membranes will be discussed later, inshallah. Right? So, this is a very typical neuron. Friends, this is the cytoplasm of the neuron. Cytoplasm. So, this cytoplasm extends to the dendrites as well as to the axon of the neuron up to here, right, friends? Cytoplasm. Friends, this is the nucleus. Inside the nucleus we have the DNA, and with the DNA we have a very big nucleolus also. I will talk about them later. Right, friends? So these were the special parts which everyone should know about the neuron. And friends, this black color that you can see, this is the membrane. So this membrane is called the exolemma. Exolemma. Inshallah, I will talk about it further. Okay. So in this video, we covered all the parts, up to some extent all the parts of the neurons, right? Inshallah, in the next video I will be talking about the cell body, what is the cell body, and the cytoplasm of the neuron, and other things related to the neurons. Thank you so much.